Hey YouTube, it's your boy Widgie here, coming out with some more Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. And thought I'd go on Facecam today. I don't normally do when I cast games. And this is another low ELO Legends, ladies and gents. And one of the main reasons that I'm doing this at the moment is because there's actually not really many people, currently high-level people, playing on the ladder. But trust me, guys, there is plenty to choose from when we go lower down the ELO range. So let's have a look at these players here. So on the left-hand side of the map, we have Cryface2 here playing as Inca in the red. And on the right-hand side of the map, we have Cloak, we're going to call him. Cloak here is playing as the Ottomans in the Cyan. So Cloak is around 880 ELO as of the recording of this video. And Cryface is a little bit higher, 930, 940 ELO. So we've gone up a little bit from the last game that we definitely casted guys on low ELO Legends. They were like 400 ELO, very, very, very low down. So we're hopefully going to be seeing a little bit more action here. And hopefully we can actually try and derive some kind of strategy that both of these players are doing. And you guys really do enjoy this. I think a lot of you guys will relate to these players as well, because let's be honest, majority of players that play ranked are of lower ELO. So, and also what I like to do is kind of point out things where the players could improve on. And of course, we may see some funny strats, some funny reactions and kind of decisions from these players. But all in all, it's also to help you guys out as well, because you guys watching may be of this ELO, maybe higher, maybe lower, and you might want to know how you could improve, maybe in this matchup as well, who knows. So let's have a look here. So Cryface playing as Inca. First things first, opening only up with one cancher when you have the wood available to go for the second. There is wood on the floor. There's 100 wood there. It might be hard to spot, and maybe it's hard to spot here to gather up. Interestingly, go for a community plaza. Okay. Kind of very unusual thing to see from Inca players opening up with a community plaza first. It's normally Aztec. Anyway, that is going down. 3 villagers coming out, which is absolutely fine. This one is called the standard deck. Let's have a look at this, shall we? Yeah, it is pretty good. I give this my seal of approval. The deck looks pretty decent. No real issues here at all. So, yeah, a nice deck to be using. Nothing crazy, nothing funky. Let's have a quick look over at Cloak here. Already on the age up, doing a pretty darn good job of it as well. We do see that he's gone for the mosque. He's gone for a house and a market here. So, no real issue here. Maybe sometimes you can go for the trade post, but we are just seeing the mosque, house, and a market instead. And let's have a look at the deck here as well. My deck. I love that. Perfectly named. Of course. It's your deck, bro. Bro, it's your deck. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not going to take it from you, I promise. Okay, Cloak. Let's have a look and see what you're cooking here. So, not too bad. We do see stone masons here. Settlers construct buildings faster. 65%. Okay. Don't normally see that card. But overall, not too bad again. Pretty decent deck. I'm not going to criticize too much on that, given their ELO ranges as well. So let's have just a quick look again at Cloak. About to age up. Going to be going for the quartermaster and getting in hunting dogs. That's what we like to see. Very, very nice here. So what are we going to be seeing from Cloak here? Are we going to be seeing like a Jan Rush or something like that? With the 400 wood, it can be very nice. We have that card available. What are we going to be doing with that? Cloak, do tell me. Come on. Hit me with something massive. 5 vills going in straight away. Okay, so focusing a little bit more on eco here. And I think potentially going maybe for some kind of semi-fast fortress, potentially. We'll have to see. Cryface is halfway through aging up himself and going for the Elder, which is the Elder is the wood gathering. So it basically gets you the wood cutting upgrade for free. And we can see kind of going half and half here with the villagers. So that could mean that he is gathering for the spearmen. So the big button here, the Inca scouting party. It's quite nice if you are facing like Japan, if you're facing Sweden, anywhere where they need to get buildings out onto the map, or maybe they need to build a TP. Sometimes macroing perfectly for the 600 food can be nice, especially immediately when you age up. You can send and you can immediately, boom, you've got yourself 5 plume spearmen on the battlefield. So I don't know whether he's going to be doing that. He is starting to get his food up there. Is he going to be clicking that big button? We'll have to see. We do now see he's going to be grabbing a treasure on the north side here. 85 food is going to be coming in for him, which is great. He just needs to pull those hunts in on the top side, I would say. And then he's looking pretty darn good. What do we see here from Cloak? Doing a nice little house building here. Nice little collection of houses. I like it. I like it. And we do see a racks opening here. So we've got some wood on the way now. And looks like he's just going to be getting those first 5 Jans out onto the field. Are we going to see some early action here, ladies and gents? Let's find out. So let's have a quick look at Cryface here once again. Actually going to be going for 5 Vils and Chinchaburing. No problem with this whatsoever. The only thing that I would say for Cryface is just bear in mind that Inca gather food insanely quick. Even if you have like minimal villagers on food, because of the canchers, you will be surprised how much food you actually generate. And we can see here, like we've already got a K food in, and we've still got villagers being queued up. So maybe just adjust, readjust, get some more Vils on wood, get some more canchers down, so you're not over-gathering on food there. And we can see 2-pack is going to be going down here, unfortunately. And he's going to be put under a little bit of pressure here. So he has changed to the tree ceremony, which is really, really nice. Sometimes I even forget to do that on my community plaza, so that's good. And he's frantically getting 7 Vils on that cancher there. And unfortunately, he's going to be losing a few Vils. Not too sure where to go. They're going to be going the north side away from the TC. And looks like they are toast as well. So that is really unfortunate. Losing 3 Vils isn't as big of a deal as you think it is at this ELO range. So when you're very high ELO range and you lose 1 or 2 villagers, it can be massive because every kind of decision and loss of villagers matters so much more because there's very, very few mistakes being made at the higher level, right? So you can't rely on your opponent to make mistakes because at that level they normally are very, very clean in what they do and their opening and stuff like that. But at a lower level, it's not as bad. It's definitely not good, but it's not as bad. Cloak here on 24 villagers. Obviously with Ottoman, you don't have to worry about making Vils. We can see that he has now gone for 700 coin. So he's probably looking to age up here. He's actually getting steel traps in. He's going for the faster villager creation upgrade here. He's got a lot of resources backed up, probably because of that 700 wood. I would say for Cloak, he could definitely invest in maybe 1 or 2 TPs. He could drop a stables or artillery foundry or another racks. He could get a little bit more pressure on before aging up, but looks like he's going to be aging up any minute now. He's really committed on getting this cancher down, though. Jungle Bowman doing a good job, actually going to be able to get some pick-offs here of the Jans and making a perfect decision to now move back. So Cloak making a good decision there. And let's have a look at Cryface. Going for the Kara upgrade here, or the Kara upgrade, which is going to be upgrading the Bowman here. They're going to be able to do extra poison damage. And we're going to be seeing that in action now. It's going to be doing a lot to these Jans. So trading here is not best for Cloak. I would probably decide to move these Jans back. And that's exactly what he's doing. Further Jungle Bowman being made on the way now for Cryface. Still racking up a lot of food there. So always remember that, guys. Playing Inca, they collect food at an astounding rate, especially obviously when you have your canchers. So he's only got 5. And they're already making that kind of impact. That is because he went for Chinchaburing. Yeah, or the Chichaburing. I call it Chincha. It's actually called Chicha. Didn't even know that. So now a stable's going down for Cloak. And he is aging up from age 2 to 3. And we do now see the Exile Prince coming in. So the fast stage up is now coming in for him. He's got stables up. He's feeling pretty good. He's got a lot of resources backed up that he's not spending. So I'd probably say, like, especially wood, like normally when you got a lot of wood like this, it's not ideal because wood is the slowest thing to gather. So normally you want to keep wood down to a minimum, unless you're obviously planning for some kind of revolt. You're planning to get in unit upgrades. He has a lot of wood there, 700 wood. And now we do actually see some pressure here from Inca. This could be problematic. He has now got into age 3. Cryface is going to continue to push here, and he's getting more jungle bowmen on the way. And this is going to be absolutely perfect counter. Once again, it's just knowledge of counters and stuff like that. We can see the bowmen absolutely going to rip through these Janissaries. They are heavy infantry. We can see here, jungle bowmen, what do they do? 1.75 bonus damage. However, Delhi's coming in now, could be the game changer, but there's so many jungle bowmen. They do decent damage. They have the career upgrade, the poison upgrade, which is really going to help him. And we do now see the Inca scouting party. So 5 plumed spearmen are going to be coming out of the TC. I would recommend here at this point, put another war hut further out onto the map, maybe around here, get some map control. And yeah, probably maybe 700 coin at this point. And then either you got a decision then. You can either make some more Chimus and play more age 2, or you can try and macro for the age up. That's probably what I would do if I was Cryface. Cloak here, on the other hand, is just continuing with Delhi and Janissary production. Now, the sad thing is he doesn't have Spahi in age 3 here, which is a really, really nice card. And it's very devastating for low-level players. Also for even my ELO range as well, it is very devastating. The problem is that even though Delhi's counter this, it's the critical mass of jungle bowmen here, that there are just too many of them to try and deal with here. And Cryface is going to do it. He's going to just go ham here with the jungle bowman, going to continue pushing through. Cloak here has unfortunately not got a card available. He didn't build any TPs, any trade posts, so he hasn't got that XP benefit there. He's still got quite a lot of wood backed up, which is not ideal. Just going to be, unfortunately, trading those Jans. They're going to be going down. Good night, Vienna. And Killick here, unfortunately, is going to be going down now as well. And he has the option to get the Jans upgraded and the Delis. He's got the wood, ladies and gents. That's the hardest thing to gather here. He has it, and he has the coin. It's perfect opportunity now to get these double upgrades in. He could have got it in a little bit earlier. If he had Vet Delis and Vet Jans, he could do a whacking great deal of damage here. But unfortunately, he hasn't. However, he has pulled out the noob killing card here, ladies and gents. This could do it for him, is the fort. Because a lot of people who are low level have no idea how to deal with this building. Because, you know, just sheer units sieging it will not really do it. It's not going to be effective enough. You're going to need some form of artillery to help you get this kind of building down. You're going to need Harakas, which means Cryface is going to need to get into age 3 here. He cannot brute force down a fort. He's going to lose so many units. Let's see how this one goes down. He's just going to keep sieging the stables here, ignoring the Jans and the Delhi here. However, this fort is going to be able to get up here. The fort is the scariest thing. It's the noob killer. It's like just your trap card. If you need to try and survive, is sticking a whacking great fort down with 9,000 HP is not going to be it. And look at the food. Can we talk about this? He has his spearmen here. They haven't come in. He's now getting his coin in. He hasn't got anyone on coin at this point. He's got so much food and wood. You know, he could just drop another war hut, get some spears. But instead, he's going to continue. He's just got so much resources here backed up. He could even sell the food for gold and will most likely be able to age up. Now, Cryface has no idea about the fort here. He's done some good scouting, however. He has got a Chasqui on the north side here, which I like. But unfortunately, he's gonna lose these junglemen, these jungle bowmen. And now he's in a pickle because he is starting to mine coin now for the first time this game. He's starting to get the coin in, which is good. He's got 12 canchers. He's spending his wood. Nice. So we're starting to get that tackled. We just need to sort the food situation. So never forget, guys, that you have a market. The market is your friend for macro problems. Okay, you can use that to buy, sell, trade. You can get your desired resource that you need at a penalty, of course. And we can see we do now finally have the hunting dogs and the placer mines coming in, along with the spirit medicine, which is going to improve the resilience of your villagers. But yeah, man, we need to be selling food. Look at the sell rate here. We get 76 coin per 100. So he could easily sell some food now and get into age 3. Instead, I think he's just gonna. He has got the coin that he's gonna be able to gather, so he is gonna be able to age up instead now. Cloak actually ahead now with the score. He's got himself a couple of falcons. He's feeling pretty good about himself. He's actually trained those falcons. This is what's really interesting to me that I find with the lower ELO people is that they actually train falcons more than actually just getting the falcon shipment. I don't know whether it's that they think that the 2 falcon shipment isn't worth it and they rather build the artillery foundry and make falcons. It's just really strange. It's a strange one for me. We do finally see vet Jans coming in, which is fantastic. We do need to see vet delis potentially as well. Depends what he wants to go here. Many options. He could go Abbas here if he wants to, or he could just go for the straight sort of Jan Falk. Could be the answer here for him. And what he definitely needs to do is he has the age advantage. He has the upgrades now. He needs to make the decision to start pushing Inca, because obviously with the Canchas, they're just going to keep booming and eventually they'll get to age 3. And what age 3 means is it means Harakas, it means upgraded units as well that are going to cause problems. I do like the delis here coming on sort of like the northwest side of the map, going to be looking for some villager kills. I like this thinking from a sub-1000 ELO player. It's amazing. However, those plume spearmen, perfect positioning, is going to be able to get a Vil kill though. Most likely going to be able to get a second Vil there. Not too bad. 37 Vils for Cloak here. Cryface currently on 33. So doing a good job with villager creation, to be honest. Way better than I would be. Especially for someone who's around 900 ELO. Oh no, we see a mill. No mills. We can't be milling right now. We've got some hunts here, Cloak. Come on. You've got the map control. You've got something that you can do here. But, yeah, he's got the TC coming down. He's got the giraffes there. There's no need for him to be going on to the mill right now. So that is a shame to see. Cryface here now able to get into that age up. Here we go. We're going to be aging up with the warrior. Going to be able to get a Chasqui, of course, with that, and immediately going for the big button here, which is the armor that you receive. So you receive additional armor for your land units. There it is. It's an extra 5% range resistance that you get. It's quite nice. Which is going to really help as well against... it's not actually really going to help too much in this instance here, but yeah, it's definitely an upgrade, which is nice. We do see 2 cards available now for Cryface. Many options for him. He could go for a double TC, take some map control. Yeah, he could go for a unit shipment, but instead he's going for unit speed and then the Machu Picchu. Okay. Not terrible choices. I would probably try and double down a little bit on either the eco or some units. Maybe go for... Has he got Harakas here? He doesn't have Harakas in his deck, which is unfortunate. He doesn't have any kind of noble hut. It's not called the noble hut. It's called the Kalanka. Sorry, he hasn't got the Kalanka down yet, so he's not going to be able to make Harakas. But look at all this food and gold racking up, ladies and gents. Once again, it is that food that's always a problem. And we always get to this point in the low ELO Legends battles where we have a stalemate. We have this standoff. There's no toing and froing. There's no like aggression. There's no kind of raiding. There's nothing really. Everyone's kind of very peaceful, allowing each other to boom. This is very typical of sort of lower ELO players. Everyone's afraid to push first. They feel like they don't have the advantage if they attack first, which is definitely not true. It's all based around your position in the game, whether you should push, whether you shouldn't. There's lots of factors involved, but it's never, you know, you're the weaker one if you're pushing in. That's never, it's not always the case, I should say. Anyway, we do now see this happening. There's a lot of bowmen here for these Falcons to destroy. Let's see how this goes. He's going to immediately start sieging the stable here. Oh, we do see a few pikemen on the back line here. That's not going to be hugely effective here. The Falcons are going to be able to do some decent work here with the volleys. What do we need to see? We need to see Chimu here ideally from Cryface or Harakas to try and deal with these Falconets. The amount of mass he has, though, he could probably brute force it. He could just right-click the Falcs, and he'd probably be okay. Wow, we are seeing a lot of units now. That is a lot of spears. And now we do see the Machu Picchu card coming in. It is the massive stronghold here, the Sequela Pucara. And look, we do actually see some more raiding here from Cloak, which I like to see. He's actually going to probably get a few more Vil kills here. That's going to be quite good. The pikemen here still doing a good job, but they're actually going to eventually die. And he's going to be able to get a lot of these villagers. Look at these guys up for grabs. 8 villagers. He's got 4,000 food, ladies and gents. So much food in the bank. It's insane. Just take all the Vils off food for a while and you'll be fine. Because the Kanchas will just hold your food gathering anyway. And now there is just one Delhi left. Probably these Vils attacking the Delhi could probably do some kind of damage. And he is actually going to get all of his plumed spearmen over here to deal with one Delhi, which is not ideal. And it's going to put his advance on hold. Let's have a look at Cloak here. What is he up to? Still kind of just sort of Jan Delhi production. He's got some okay eco here. 46 villagers versus Cryface is 36. We do now see Harakas coming in. They're coming from the fortress here. Or the, what do you call it? Is it a palace? No, it's not a palace, is it? It's like a stronghold. Like a fort. It's a fortress, isn't it? That's what it is. He's got the age up option. He had the age 4 option there. I think he still has it. Yeah, he's got enough for it. He could go age 4, but... Oh, he's going to try and go for the staggered maneuver here, but he's done the classic error. If you have too many people together selected in stagger, they don't actually stagger. I think that is a kind of bug in the game. You need to have a certain number of units so they actually spread out properly, and that's unfortunate for him. He's going to ignore the Falcons for now. Where are the Harakas? Calling Harakas. Where are they? There they are. They're actually on the front line here, which is not ideal. There is still one Falc currently up right now. Is it going to be effective enough in dealing with these jungle bowmen? More coming in to reinforce. Delhi's coming in, though, to save the day. Are they upgraded? Yes, they are. They're going to absolutely rip through these bowmen here, and he needs his pike, and they're kind of just messing around at the top left part of the map here with the one Delhi that was raiding here. So more bowmen now coming in. And what do we see? We see Elite Macemen. That's nice to see. An interesting unit coming onto the battlefield. Now, the Elite Macemen, they have an area effect, and they're basically just good against buildings, good against, just cavern buildings, basically. They're kind of like a Jaguar Prowl Knight. They're a bit like a Jaguar Prowl Knight, but they have area effect, and they are pretty devastating, and we're going to be seeing 5 of those boys coming out. Here they are. Absolute monsters they are. Look at them. 360 HP, 25% range resist, and also siege resistance, which is going to be scary for Cryface here. And also, he's got a lot of delis, so these Macemen are actually going to do some work. They're going to do 100 damage a swing here, which is going to be scary, and another 5 of them are going to be coming out. We do see Kalenkas now coming down as well. It's all happening, folks. He's starting to slowly sort his macro out, which is nice to see. And Cloak, on the other hand here, he's got 46 Vils, so he obviously still getting that Vil creation in with his 2 CCs. Couple of Chaskis here being annoying. But yeah, Cryface definitely has the map control here. And we can see Cloak's vision here, and if I quickly look over on Cryface's vision, we can see definitely more. He has 2 hunts here. He could probably put a TC or a war hut on the south side here just to protect himself. That would be really nice. But yeah, he's good to go. He's good to go in here, even though the score, there is quite a difference in score. We do actually see Palace Intrigue coming in, which is going to give Cloak a few options from his mosque here. And let's just speed this up a little bit, ladies and gents. Let's see what's going to happen here. Obviously, we always have the classic low ELO legend standoff. Let's see what is actually going to go down here. We do now see some more movement. Looks like the bowmen are going to start to move forward. Now we're going to be seeing some movement happening. Here we go, ladies and gents. Let's get it on. Oh my god, Delis are going to get absolutely annihilated. I love this from the north side. We see the Harukas. They're going to try and beeline in onto the Falconet. They're going to just back off in time though. But look at the Maceman and the Pike absolutely tearing through the Delis there. And they're just going to go just full-on frontal assault here. Hopefully the Harukas can just get on. Just go in. Don't mess around. Just attack. Attack. Just do it. There's the GG. Oh my lord. That is something, guys, that if I can say to anyone is don't over micro trying to get to Falconets like that, especially with that kind of infantry. Just move it in. They will be your front line. Try and use other units such as the Haruka to simply pick off the Falc while you have your front line. There's no need to go to that kind of effort to do that. But fantastic surround there overall from Cryface. Cloak had a brilliant kind of Age 1 opening there, which I really liked. Cryface, on the other hand, had issues with macro, collecting way too much food, and now we can see way too much wood. 2,600 wood there. So he needs to work on his macro, but overall, great sort of constant military production, which is really nice to see. And Cloak here, unfortunately, once again, collecting just a little bit too much. Not investing wood early on, maybe into TPs, maybe into another military building. Wasn't really that much that we saw. But overall, great from both players. Good villager production all round from both of them, which is nice to see. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this other edition or another edition of the Low Elo Legends. And of course, let me know down in the comments below what you thought about this. Is there anything that you've learned? Do you like this kind of format where I provide this criticism and all that kind of stuff? Constructive criticism, of course. And yeah, it'd be great to know. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video or the next stream. Catch you later. Bye.